Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome to Wise 7, a new game we're going to be playing on the channel. I'm playing this on PC. This game is on PlayStation Portable and PC are the only ways to play it, I believe. So I, just got it on Steam because I think it was on like a really cheap sale when I picked it up too. But here we are with Wise 7. The game doesn't give me any options out the gate. I can new game, load, or exit, which I assume if I hit exit, it will close the window. But anytime I click out of the window, I'm going to demonstrate right now, it immediately mutes everything. And there's no options menu that I'm aware of for me to do anything about that. So, we'll live with it. We'll deal with it. It'll be fun. But I turned the game down a little bit through Streamlabs. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done it through the volume mixer, actually. Hold up. YouTube is going to love this. Just a second, YouTube. I'm going to turn this baby way down in the volume mixer and then put my Streamlabs sound back to normal. There we go. There we go. That might be a little too low, actually. That might be... Let me turn that back up a smidge. Put it at just like 50% in the volume mixer. Okay, we're gonna try that, and then we'll edit it more if we need to. But Wise 7, I have never played a Wise game before in my life, and I know literally nothing, literally nothing about this franchise. So I do know I hit new game to see like if it would give me an options menu when I clicked it, and instead it just threw me into a cutscene. So let's get right into it. We're gonna play on normal because I've never played a Wise game. I don't even know what the gameplay is like in this game. I don't know if this is real-time action, turn-based, or what. I know that we're at the continent of Afroka, not to be confused with Africa, the Meadow Seashore. Approximately 4 Kremli off the coast of Altago Bay. All right, we're gonna be making up a lot of words in this playthrough, it looks like. Behold, a JRPG protagonist. You can tell because his hair is red. Cass, I just got a new PS5, was wondering what games you'd recommend besides Persona and Final Fantasy. Astrobot, definitely very good. I'd recommend Stellar Blade. Big fan of Stellar Blade. You already said you played Persona and Final Fantasy. I can't think of games off the top of my head. I have to read dialogue. Hey, Adel, look! That island looks like it has a lot of ancient ruins on it. Ah, the JRPG classic. Ancient ruins. Never gets old. I'm glad that these guys are color-coded. Can't really tell from this far off, but I bet it's a rundown shrine or something. Looks like it's half sunken, though. You said it's an island. The island is sunken? Oh, no. Oh, no. You got that look in your eyes again? This dude's name is Dogi? That look always leads to trouble. And walls. Walls? You know, Altago's famous for the gigantic beasts that live there. It seems like there could be rare artifacts all over the place. Doesn't that just boil your blood with excitement? Oh no, am I a silent protagonist? One of the worst things for a JRPG is a silent protagonist. Haha, of course it does. But man, talk about lucky, huh? We couldn't have come here even if we wanted to when the war was still on between Rom and Altago. Now we can cruise on in unhindered. I read that wrong. Thanks to the ceasefire agreement. I'm just talking horribly today. We should thank Lodok for getting us on board too. I blame all of these weird words. Whoa! I like the little, like, dragon thing at the front of this boat. Looks like it's pogging. Whew, that scared me. Yeah, that was way too close. That ship must be. Yep, one of the Dragon Knight's warships. Ah, yes, the Dragon Knight, of course. Patrolling the area, I guess. We're in Altaganian waters now. So that's one of the famous naval vessels of the Dragon Knights. Took out an entire Ramen fleet with just 10 odd number of those, huh? That's right. They are elite knights after all. And just because the war's over doesn't mean they've let their guard down yet. I just hope things settle down soon so I can do business in peace. Seriously. Ah, look over there. You can see it now. Oh yeah, looking good. Adel, Dogi, welcome to the Kingdom of Altago. Okay. Ooh. This is like an anime opening? Is YouTube gonna let me upload this is a better question? Oh! Fancy. I think YouTube will let me get away with this because it seems like it's just instrumental. If there's not actual lyrics, then YouTube will normally let it slide. All right, very your average JRPG characters I'm seeing here. Yeah. She's my favorite, I've decided. Blue-haired girl. Is this a violin going right now? This violin goes hard. You'll be fine. There's tons of long plays on YouTube. Just because people uploaded stuff to YouTube doesn't mean that their stuff didn't get demonetized. Which I care about because, you know, I make a living off of this. Also, the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 one was purely instrumental and that got hit with copyright, so it is something that I will be looking for when I upload it. Ooh, fancy flowers. Is this a bank? All right, so those are the 5 dragons that make up the Crimson Dragon. This is obviously a tie-in with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I've already sussed it out. I know exactly what's going on here. Okay. Altago City. I can pronounce that word. More words like that. More words that I can say easily, please. Cue someone in chat being like, you're not even pronouncing it right. So this is the Altago Harbor, huh? That's some handsome piece of work. Ha! I understand your excitement, but do be careful after we dock, all right? Altago City is a metropolis, the political and economic center of an entire kingdom. It may be lively, but it's also a hotbed of trouble, particularly for foreigners. There have been some nasty rumors going around too, aren't there always? It's a JRPG, bro. Speaking of, I'd best unload the cargo before it gets dark. But if you'd like to have a look around ahead of me, be my guest. Just take the stairs over there to get to the main street. There are lots of stores in the area, so I'm quite certain you won't be bored. If you're looking for an inn too, there should be one straight ahead. Well, what if I'm poor? Then shops wouldn't help my boredom. All right. Thanks for all your help, Captain. Don't mention it. Take care of yourselves, Adel and Dogi. Dry land at last. Considering your luck with boats, I'm surprised we made it ashore at all. Well, anything you want to check out first? Maybe we should just walk around and take in the sights. Do be walking around. Oh my goodness. What a tutorial screen, bro. When did this game come out, chat? It was on PSP, right? So it's got to be like mid-2000s, late 2000s. When was the PSP? I always forget if the PSP or the PS Vita was first. The PSP was first, right? And then the Vita? So the PSP would have been like mid-2000s, Vita would have been like late 2000s, early 2010s or something like that? I've gotten like every main PlayStation console since PS2, but I never got into the PlayStation handhelds. So my knowledge of them is very bad. I bought a PSP. Yeah, it was a PSP, not a Vita. I bought a PSP to play Birth by Sleep, and after I finished playing Birth by Sleep on it, I never used it again after that. Any advice for someone also looking to make a living off of what you do? You're not gonna like this advice, but my advice is don't chase it. Don't, like, do it purely as a hobby, and then if you keep at it and you're lucky, then you can make a living off of it. But I do not have any advice for you should do this and then really, like, try and make it happen, because there needs to be, like, consistency and whatnot. There are things you can do to, like, make your channel better and all, but you straight up have to get lucky to, like, blow up enough to, I say blow up, my YouTube and Twitch channel aren't even that big, but to get big enough to be able to pay your bills off of it, you have to get lucky at the end of the day. You have to get lucky. I got lucky because I did Xenoblade Chronicles X and Digimon, the Cyber Sleuth games, at a time where not many people were playing them, and they happened to be picked up by the algorithm, and a lot of people watched them and liked my stuff, and that made more traction on all my videos. More people found my stuff bit by bit, etc., and my channels got bigger, and here I am. But I've also been doing this for over 10 years. Over 10 years, and I'm like, what do I have, like 37,000 subs on YouTube, and then I average probably like 30 to 40 viewers on Twitch? I'm not making a killing out here. I'm not, like, huge on the platform, but on either platform. But, like, over 10 years, and I got lucky, so. My main advice, if you want to, like, really stick with it and get more attention on your channel, whether it's enough to, like, really get big with it or not, is to, the same thing I always tell everyone, is just be consistent. Get a schedule on, like, uploads to YouTube and when you stream, and stick to that schedule, because you need a consistent schedule for people to make time in their schedules to watch your content. So being consistent is always my biggest advice to people. Anyways, now that we're done with that little tangent, press A when the talk bubble appears, press A when an exclamation appears, press the A button, got it. Can't menu with the start button, change equipment and skills, check items on hand, configure game settings, save and load game. Okay, so I can get to an option menu. And there is a background music and sound effects thing. Okay, cool. So I already put the game to 50% in the volume mixer. We will, and this is actually not set to max by default. So chat, if the game ends up being too loud or quiet as we play more, we will use these sliders to try to fix that. Oh, I can actually make the resolution in the window bigger. Honestly, this is already fun. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Yo, 60 FPS on this PSP game? They're going hard. Ally AI. Weakest target. Sure, bro. I would like voice settings on, thank you. All right, this all seems fine. 75 HP, 98 HP. Why does Dogi need 10 more experience than me to level up? What kind of experience discrimination is this? This game came out in 2009. Okay. So it's not that old. I mean, that is a decade and a half ago, but I don't like to think about 2009 being that long ago. I was 14 in 2009. I was 13 for most of 2009, but still. Greetings, traveler. I saw you arrive on that big ship not long ago. Are you a merchant? I suggest you do all your shopping within the city walls, as there are monsters beyond them. If we do this 500 times, we'll get Sataniel from Persona 5. I hope we make it in time for the next delivery. It's been crazy around here lately. Better get the ships out early, just in case. If you end up enjoying this game, I suggest playing Lunar Star. Benson's, my man. I appreciate you. Surely you've been around here long enough. No, wait, I'm gonna catch you on this edge. Surely you have watched me long enough to know that whether I end up liking this game or not, I am not going to remember that you said that like 3 months from now, however long it takes us to finish this game. It's a JRPG, so I'm imagining it's gonna take a while. Look, oh, he teleports after a while. I wanted to watch him struggle to get up here. Hello. There's a small island off the coast of mainland Altago. An ancient shrine of some sort is built there, so the locals call it Ruins Island. It sounds so exotic. Weirdest running animation? Dogi, he's a little awkward with it. His running animation isn't the best, but I feel like I've seen worse. I can't think of any specific examples. Dude, look at this JPEG. When old Laddick told me about you scurvy dogs, I wondered why he praised you so, since you look like landlubbers to me. But the both of you work hard, like the finest sailors on the sea. I owe you my gratitude for all you did aboard. Okay, that's enough of that. Sorry, just wanted to try it. Once we're unloaded, we're off to the next port. Adel and Dogi, you two stay out of trouble now, yeah? Okay. I see how the mini-map works. That's pretty interesting. Flower Girl? Chat, did you trick me into playing a Final Fantasy VII ripoff? Ah. Huh? Oh, you want us to buy one? 5 gold? Yeah, sure. A kimono flower. Excuse me. She seems to be giving one more as a bonus. A bonus for purchasing one? Perhaps she thinks it would look good in Adel's hair. A Natalie flower. Alright, not the best salesman ever. Definitely needs to work on her pitch. Strange girl. Seems really upbeat, though. Looks good on you, Adel. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. I don't think I mentioned it, by the way, but this was a sub goal game. A couple of subs in the Discord recommended Wise 7, so I put it on the sub goal list. This is the last sub goal we've hit for a while. We didn't hit the sub goal after this, which I think was like Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass, some kind of Pokemon hack. So probably won't have another sub goal game for a while, I would imagine. The official religion of Altago is tritheism, which deifies gods of the sea, sky, and earth alike. Okay. Stand on that platform and you may behold a marvelous statue of the great sea god, Gratios. Gotta be honest, Gratios doesn't look all that great. If I was one of the 3 almighty gods of this world, I would be like, yo, bro, surely you can put a little more definition on my head. It's been so hot lately, and it's just getting hotter every day. I've lived in Altago City for many long years, and this heat is unprecedented. Much too much for these frail bones. Okay. Hello. Civilians are not allowed in the old waterway, no exception. Oh, baby! Is that the entrance to a sewer in a JRPG? That's how you know this game is legit. I'll ask you to keep your distance, please. Oh, don't you worry, buddy. I'm a JRPG protagonist. I'm gonna end up in that sewer. I'm gonna end up in that sewer, and there's gonna be some kind of a boss at the end of it, and it's gonna have an 80% chance of either being A, a slime, or B, a bat. There's a limit to how many recovery items you can carry. It's necessary to think before using them. Okay. Sorry, but we're not open yet. You guys must be foreigners. Come back after you kill some time around town. Okay, fine.